Hello everyone, my name is Teresa and I am coming to you on Teresa Speaks episode. So today I want to talk about change. What does change look like? Why would one even want to change? So I remember when I wanted to change, I didn't know I wanted to change, I just wanted to change. When I say I didn't know I wanted to change, I just knew that I was uncomfortable in my own skin and I was uncomfortable with the life I was surrounded by. I just knew that I was uncomfortable in my own skin and I was uncomfortable in the life that I was surrounded by. I knew that there had to be more to life than that. Not once did I ever think that everyone else was the problem. I knew that I played a role in it, which is why I sought therapy, read self-help books, turned to God, did a whole lot of things. And through the years, I've been able to gain knowledge and wisdom and understanding in different approaches I could take, different responses I could give, different ways to understand. But more than anything, y'all, the greatest tools I think I've learned was how to kind of block stuff out. Like, I can be right there and it ain't got nothing to do with me. I can be right there and it don't have nothing to do with me, like, at all. And so I just kind of, when stuff would happen and I knew that it didn't, long as I wasn't in danger and the people that the situation wouldn't turn into a dangerous situation, but it could probably escalate into like some kind of something, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with me, to the point to where I would, 9 times out of 10, if I could, 10 times out of 10, if I could, I would just move all the way away from it. I would move all the way away from it. And so I want to just really open the minds of the people right now. I just really want you to open your mind and understand that change it happens whatever level it is, good, bad, side to side, it doesn't matter. Change happens whether you want to or not. Change definitely happens, whether you're getting wiser, whether your heart is getting harder, whether your understanding is getting worse or your understanding is getting better. Regardless of what you think of change, it happens. It don't only happen because you have a birth date and you get older, but it happens more so because you have different life experiences that push you to different levels of yourself, good, bad, or indifferent. And so with that being said, I would admonish you to take a look at your life and write down the 5 things that really, really, really make you feel like, I'm so grateful to be living this life. I'm so grateful to be living this life right now, today, this moment. 5 things. Write down 5 things that you are grateful for in this moment to be living in this life. And then write down 3 things that you wish you knew how to get past in this life. Write down 3 things that you wish you knew how to get past, like level up on in this life. Not only that, write down 3 more things that you need to change, but you're okay with sitting in it for right now. Write down 3 more things that you need to change, but you're okay with sitting in it for right now. So leave me some comments in the comment section so that we can kind of discuss what this change look like for you. Why is it necessary to change? Who benefits from you changing? And where is your mindset in the midst of whatever is not being changed? And so I just really wanted to come on and encourage somebody to take a look at what change look like for them, to, you know, what it looks like internally, what it looks like outwardly, what it looks like spiritually, what it looks like financially, what it looks like amongst your family. Because change is just not an inner thing. Change is change. Change is like almost morphing into something else in a sense. And so let's just say you were the mean girl in school and you're now 26. Well, you've already been the mean girl, you're now 26, and you've been kind of working on yourself for like the past 3 years. And the work that you have been doing to not to be the mean girl is reading self-help books that help you get in touch with your emotions and your reality, and help you get in touch with like different spiritual aspects of what's going on in other people's life. So you kind of get to see it and get to be it at the same time. And so when you are allowed to see change and be changed by doing the work, by like reading self-help books or doing things like that, it makes it really it makes it feel more easier to identify what may feel yucky or what may feel uncomfortable for you that you didn't even realize. And so with that being said, I really would like to conversate with you about change, what it look like, what it feel like, and why it's so important, and who benefits from you changing, and how much of a change is change. Because a lot of people don't understand the word in itself. The word in itself be like, if I change, I'm not gonna be me. That's not what the change that I'm totally talking about means. And so what I will say is that if we can converse, even if we could go like do different lives, or you just want to comment on us make a comment in the comments to kind of just have dialogue, either way it go, if you are a person but you don't want to change, and life keep just lifing all around you, up and throughout all aspects of your life, and you don't want to change, what does life in 5 years from now look like for you? What does life in 3 years from now look like for you? If you continue to get into bad relationships, if you continue to get bad, responses on jobs that you go on, if you continue to, end up in bad situations and you don't see that there's no change needed, just tell me, what does life look like for you in the next 1 to 3 years? I'm not even gonna give it a 5. I'm just gonna say 1 to 3 years, because at some point you have to be real with yourself, do a reality check for yourself and with yourself to see what the next level looks like for you. Even if you're afraid, you are the author of your life. Like, I know that, like, as like a person that seeks God and prays to God and this and that, we, know that God has the last say. But at the end of the day, your words and have so much power. And so even if you don't think you're ready to change, speak the change into yourself anyways and see what happens. Keep speaking change into yourself. And let me give you an example and then I'll go. So let's just say that you want to be making about $40,000 a year, and you want to work a desk job, and you want to buy you a 2023 2024 Nissan Altima, and you want to move into a nicer neighborhood with a condo. But your situation right now is you living with somebody, you barely have a job, you only work a few hours a week, you don't know the first thing about really like doing the full application, and feel like you can't even afford that or whatever. So what speaking life looks like in that particular type of situation is, I am so worthy of being and feeling safe. I'm so worthy of feeling safe. I'm so worthy of being protected in a protected community, in a gated community. I am so worthy of being able to make my coffee or my smoothie in the morning time and drive myself to work in the car that I wanted, that I've always wanted. I allow good things to happen to me. I am ready for good things to happen to me. You know, you have to speak those things, but not only speak them, you got to feel it. What does your I deserve feel like? What does your I deserve look like? What does your I am ready feel like? What is your I deserve this, you know, like when you close your eyes, picture yourself driving yourself to work. When you close your eyes at night, picture yourself bathing in your tub in your condo. When you you know, think about what you would like to eat, picture yourself eating that or cooking that thing in your apartment, that you drove your car to the grocery store and purchased those groceries, and picking out things, you know, envision yourself picking out your curtains and your rugs and the color themes of your home and what the smell of the home is like. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, like, I think I'm about to go crazy with my next visualizations of my life. You know, let me tell you how I know that like manifestation and stuff is so real to the point to where it's like almost scary. When I tell y'all I manifested this truck right here in 3 days, I manifested this truck right here in 3 days and was been scared ever since. I manifested this truck right here in 3 days and been scared ever since. But what I am manifesting right now is my relationship. So I've been in this relationship for quite some time, but I never was the person that I am now in this relationship. And so it's the cutest little thing, you know. I get to envision how I feel in this relationship. I get to envision what responses I get when I do certain things in this relationship. I get to envision and, you know, just envision what it looks like in the next year or two for us. And so I just really want to tell y'all that greater is possible. Change is possible. Self-love is so possible. Being in love is so possible. Like enjoying life, oh my God, that is so possible. So y'all, I'm just so excited about being able to come on here and help y'all walk through these different steps of what all of this look like. Y'all leave me a comment under the video so that we can make more videos and we can just kind of walk this thing all the way out in 2024. Teresa Speaks.